So I'm out in the woods here to collect some wood for spoon carving, and I just found this perfect little branch to take. Just this dead end branch here off of this aspen. And another cool little bonus is somewhere around here. Raspberries. Good stuff. Cut it off real close to that main stem of the tree, so this thing will live on and something may or may not eventually regrow out of that. But overall it leaves the tree in great shape. Some of that energy that was going to try to feed that branch will now be able to be better utilized. Instead of going towards that dead end, it can create new sprouts and help the overall health of the tree. So pruning is actually a good thing. And there's a bunch of different aspen trees all right next to each other. All of these are aspens here, and they're actually part of the same organism. They're all clones of one another, connected by root systems underneath the ground that connect each one of the individuals off of a single system there. I don't actually need the entire branch, so I'm just going to take enough for a spoon. Should be somewhere around there. There we have it. Got my chunk of wood here. Just gonna pack up real quick and head back in. Next I'll head to a new location and start carving away at that spoon. Alright, so I'm back in the garage here, ready to work on my spoon. Got my chunk of wood, got a bushcraft knife, carving knife, and a hook knife. And I'm going to get to work now. So all I've done is split it down the middle drawn a rough outline. Doesn't have to be perfect, but it gives me a guide to know where the spoon is hiding within this block of wood. So I'm just going to remove everything that is not the spoon, and we'll see what we come up with. Now that I have my layout set up, I'm going to start by removing the bark, both the inner bark and outer bark layers. Here you can start to see the shape of a spoon taking form. I'm just going down the sides and getting the profile shaped up to match that of my layout. Here I am still working things down, taking small pieces at a time, thin shavings rather than big chunks, and getting my corners knocked down, any hard edges, smoothing things out, getting nice round forms to work with. Working on making that bowl and that handle more pronounced. Here I am shaving away the bowl using my hook knife, making sure I hit both sides of the bowl, getting it nice and uniform on both sides, making sure the shape of the bowl is nice and symmetrical. Taking my knife and flattening out the top so I get a nice edge on that end of the spoon. Now that it's roughly looking like a spoon, I just keep chipping away at it, putting on the final details. This part takes the longest. Took me about an hour to get it to this point, and probably another hour to get it to the point where it was something I was happy with. So it's a subtle process of just continuously imagining that spoon and then shaving away bits that don't belong. Now I take some 100 grit sandpaper and just smooth out some of those tool marks. Then for some finishing touches, I get my wood burner and burn this design into the spoon. I felt like it had some really round, kind of seashellish, ocean kind of characteristics to it, so I decided to put a shell and some little fish on there. This is the wood butter I'm using. It's made of beeswax and it's food safe. I just apply it with a paper towel and wipe off the excess. And there it is. There's the finished product. There's my wooden spoon. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.